The face is completely changed if you just compare it with the AMG model. It kind of gives a lot of new money style here. I mean, with a Maybach, we're talking about old money. Hello guys and welcome back. Buenos dias from beautiful Spain. Right in front of us we have the gorgeous looking Mercedes Maybach SL 680, and in today's video I will be talking about this gorgeous car. We are here with the car with Mercedes Maybach in beautiful Ibiza. Amazing Spanish weather, and the car actually fits absolutely perfect to the scenery. We are right here. We will be talking about this bad boy here, the 2026 model Mercedes Maybach SL 680 monogram series, and I will be telling you everything you need to know about it, so let's get it on. The engine is actually still running because I want to show you something. Up. Watch this. Standing star. Unveiling the engine. Here we have the 4-liter V8 bi-turbo AMG engine. This is actually the exact same engine as we have with the SL 63. It's producing 585 horsepower. But is this more of an SL 63 convertible with a few Maybach stickers, or is it actually more than that? That's what we will be talking about. We will be talking about the whole exterior, the interior. We'll be also listening to the sound, and I will be telling you why this Maybach is actually more than just an SL 63 with a few stickers. Let's get it on and let's start right away. The SL 680 is kind of confusing, honestly. That's one of the things I don't like about this car. Is actually the car is called SL 680. When you think about the S680, it's a V12. So how come they are naming the SL 680 a V8 a 680? Makes absolutely no sense. So we should debadge that and we should actually name it SL 580, but then it doesn't make sense with the 63 because this is more than, I honestly don't get it, and it's kind of confusing. But what do you think? V8 is fine, or we need a V12, right? So let's talk about numbers. SL 63 base, V8, not a V12, is a V8 Maybach Cabriolet. And in terms of look, it looks so much different to the 63 model. That's what they have done here. Everything's been changed. The complete bonnet, the front bumper, the wheels, the grille, even the suspension, and a lot of design elements here. And they've even started selling these. The base price for one of these is at 255,000 euros in Germany with taxes included. That's crazy. I mean, SL63 is already starting at round about under 200 if I'm not mistaken, right? And this is already starting at 250, and there's actually two options right now if you want to choose. There's the white edition and the red one. That's it. So this is also the launch color. The launch color is actually the red one, which I showed you, and this is the white one for the first time also for me seeing it. And I think they have just announced the manufacture program for the SL 680. So now you can choose whatever color you like, and they've added quite a lot of cool color. They look absolutely fantastic. But the white one here with the additional bonnet finished with the Maybach emblems in full black is quite cool. We will be focusing on this car here today. So let's start with the front. The face of the SL 680 Maybach is completely changed if you just compare it with the AMG model. First things first, a completely different bonnet. The finishing here, Maybach specific, everything Maybach here. You will find a lot of Maybach emblems all around the car, and it's also finished in black, so you cannot get it in exterior paint, which is kind of weird. Also for the red one, I don't get why, but it's okay. We have the standing Mercedes-Benz star here, finished in chrome. We have quite a lot of chrome details as well. Even when you look at the headlights here, there's Maybach specific ones with rose gold details. Quite cool. Front grille full finished in chrome, Maybach specific. Front bumper as well, just look at that. All these little Maybach emblems. And that's how you actually call the car. It's a Mercedes Maybach. And that's how you pronounce it. It's a Maybach. Maybach. It's not a Maybach. It's a Maybach. Since we're talking about a Maybach, we will find a lot of Maybach emblems all around the car here, down here, full finished in chrome. We will find a lot of chrome, we will find a lot of Maybach emblems, and we will find these wheels. I think there's two options with this car, if I'm not mistaken. This is option number one, it's my favorite option. The monoblock wheels, full finished in silver, lovely center lock here, Mercedes Maybach. And with the white finish here, this is opalite white, and the other color is granite red, if I'm not mistaken. It's a new color. And if you just look at the soft top here, the car is only available as a soft top. Keep that in mind. So there's no coupe or else. We have all these Maybach details, even on the cover. Look at this. Even though it's a different material and fabric, it kind of matches, looks really cool. But if you ask me, I am from Germany, and we Germans, we don't like the car actually shouting Maybach. We like silent luxury, and for my taste, this is actually quite a lot of Maybach badges. However, I think in the US people like it. That's what they told me. Is it right? I mean, people from the US, can you please leave a comment? It kind of gives a lot of new money style here. I mean, with a Maybach, we're talking about old money. And I think this doesn't really fit the brand. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you want it, you get it. So what's the thing? And also, second thing, it's not actually shouting. It's actually kind of hidden here. The way they did it right now, since we have the sun hitting it, you can clearly see it, it's visible. But if we don't have a sun, or if it's a bit darker, you wouldn't even notice. We have the Maybach emblem here, full finished in chrome. Chrome SL680. Makes no sense anyways, I need to ignore that. And we have the exhaust tips, the Maybach specific ones, and that's how the car sounds when it's stationary. You can kind of hear the V8 rumble, right? But it's not as loud as with a 63. When talking about the interior you actually have one single option. If I'm not mistaken, there's only crystal white interiors. That's it, and that's what I love about the Maybachs. Whoopity whoop and step inside. And this is something I did just to keep the floor mats clean. I put black floor mats because I respect this gorgeous full white interior. It's literally white everything. Everything is finished in white leather. And with the SL63 you have an option of +2 seats for the back row, which is fine for children, but with the Maybach you don't have that. Instead we get this cover here, and it's not removable. It's not removable. We have Maybach emblems all around. Even in the back of the seat we have this finishing, and it looks really cool. This is how the steering wheel looks. It's kind of matching with the S-Class and the GLS, the facelifted one, but except for that, yeah, we have quite a lot of leather finishing. We have the Maybach entrance board. The finishing on the seats is really cool. Maybach emblem here, Maybach over there. Quite nice the way they did it. And you can also put this. It doesn't even move, because what are you supposed to do? Ah, it moves. Here you go. And you can fit some bags in the back, right? But it's not actually necessary for this car. That's how the interior looks like. It's a crystal white interior, full crystal white, everything, except for the top here, because if you put white leather on top, the dashboard, it will reflect, and this is something that Mercedes never does from factory. It's all black on top or dark grayish, so it doesn't reflect, and this is something I really like. With the Maybach here we also get Maybach specific gas and brake pedals. It's quite cool. Apart from that, I think in the inside there's nothing. No. These controls, I'm not sure if you get them with the SL63. I don't think you have them. Except for that, that's about it. We have a lot of Maybach emblems and details. Even when you look at the leather, you see that here, but only here. So over there you don't have that, right? You can see it? Okay. But here on the door panel you get that. It's quite cool. This looks actually really cool. And white seats for daily driving it. And I'm always wearing black. I mean, the seat after driving it for a month or two will be full black. You need to detail it all the time, but do you even care? No, you don't. Let's jump inside and let's listen to the V8. Before I jump inside, I respect the car. So I will be putting black floor. What's actually the idea of putting white floor mats? I mean, floor mats. What's the use of a floor mat? To put your dirty shoes, right? why make them white? I mean, it makes sense to match with the interior, but if you get a Maybach, just put these black floor mats instead, so you feel comfortable, because right now some other guys, they sat inside and the floor mat is almost blackish. But at this point I have to mention the cleaning process of this is really easy and simple, so there will be no problem. But for me right now, I respect the car and I will be putting black floor mats. Let's go. What? Do you see that here? There's actually an animation of the car even with the Maybach initials. That's crazy. But now we will be talking about the inside. Let's close the door here. That's the POV view of a SL Maybach driver. Let me just set the Maybach design theme here. Looks quite cool. And even here we have the display that you can tilt. Whenever sun is actually hitting, you can set the display angle to prevent reflection. It's quite cool to have that. Do you need it? I've actually never used it, to be honest, maybe once or twice. But anyways, quite cool. The steering wheel is a full round finish, Maybach specific, black and white finish, full airbag cover in leather. Love that, Maybach details. I wish we had some more details right over here, because this looks kind of empty. And I wish we had a watch or clock or something here, an analog clock here, IWC or something else, Maybach specific, would be so cool. But except for the interior and leather finish, there's nothing that makes this SL Maybach unique interior wise. I mean, you get a different steering wheel, the upholstery, the leather finish and the details all around is Maybach specific, yes, but I wish we had something more luxurious. For example, just an analog clock would make it, honestly, for me. But yeah, instead we get this digital design here, the display design here, Maybach specific one. And something really cool, we have a Maybach mode. Look at this. It's the same as with the S-Class and the GLS. Maybach specific mode is a cruising mode. Well, listen to the sound. Yeah, exhaust on, exhaust off, comfortable ride. Now listen to the sound. 3, 2, 1. This is a comfort mode. Keep in mind, comfort mode. It's okay. Let me just switch it to sport. Let's try to hear if it sounds like an SL63. Yeah, it actually does. It just doesn't give us the pops and bangs as an SL63, but from the sound, I mean, it's the exact same engine, so why should it sound different, right? But I think for Maybach, we shouldn't be judging the sound. We should be judging the comfort, the drive, and that's what this car is all about. It's about luxury, it's about comfort, it's about cruising in style, right? Yeah, the driving details is still under embargo, so I can't do that, but we will be doing that soon. Stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I actually forgot to show you something quite essential, is the opening and closing of the roof. We have the soft top only, and this is the way you operate it. It's open right now and you can close it just by holding it, and then you can just see. Here you go. The roof coming. The inside is actually full white to match with the interior. There you go, and in the back you can see the way it closes again. It's quite special. I think the closing process takes up to 15 or 16 seconds, and you can do that while driving up to 60 kph.
I have no access to your address book at the moment.
Okay, it's fine. Thank you. So that's about it. How do you guys like the SL680 Maybach? I have a few problems and I need to mention them. First things first, first problem, they actually solved it, is the options. Why is Mercedes giving us 2 options only with the white and the red? Solved. They've given us Manufaktur program, which allows us to go with plenty of colors. Second issue is the engine. I wish it had a V12, honestly. So is it actually a successor for the S Coupe, the S650 Maybach Cabriolet? No, it isn't. It's actually a more sportier version since the car is more compact. Yeah, it is more sportier with the V8. I mean, the V12 is more iconic, it's more subtle, right? With the V8, the way they actually did it is perfect because it's not as loud as the 63, yet again setting a difference to the 63 and making the 680 more luxurious. But I wish we had an option with the V12, especially for the US. I think people like the V12 and I wish we had that, honestly. So it would also match with the name, right? But how do you guys like it? Please leave it in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And yeah, the drive will be out soon. Stay tuned, guys. Rate the car from 1 to 10. Would you buy one? Which color would you choose? White, red, or anything else? Please leave it in the comment section below. Let's move away before I get kicked out. Let's go.